Latino and Black communities have always been like this, and we should continue staying like that. There's no reason why the two communities should be fighting, okay?
So Latinos are blaming Black people for them getting deported, saying we are not standing up for them? This says, but why isn't my Black community standing up for you like us Latinos did for BLM? We stood up for you in the voting booth, where it counted, where it mattered. 92% of Black women voted against this situation. 80% of Black men voted against this situation. And you got the nerve and the audacity when you go and look at the numbers for Latino men and women, how they voted. And I promise you, they didn't vote nowhere near the levels we voted. And now you have the nerve and the audacity to blame us. You got the nerve to be coming at Black women in the community. You got the nerve. We told you there were multiple Black creators that told you guys that it wasn't just illegals that were going to get deported who had criminal records. You thought they wasn't going to come for my husband, son, daughter, Abuelita, Tio, because they haven't committed any crimes. They just over here living a carefree, safe, non-criminal life. They snatching y'all up too. And we told you that they would, and you did not believe us. And you made a bad decision. So wear it. Suffer in silence. Wear it. Do not blame anybody else. Look at your own community around you. And the rights that you do have. We were the ones. Our ancestors paid for those rights. The 1965 Civil Rights Act. We paid for those. Dogs were let loose on us. We were unalived. We were imprisoned. We went through Jim Crow where we couldn't even eat or go to the same movie theater or the bathroom or drink out of the same water fountain. We went through chattel slavery for hundreds of years, but this is our fault? How dare you? And I have love for Latino men and women. I have love for that community. Lots of friends. Lots of people I've done business with. But don't you dare come at us in this community when we told you what was going to happen. Suffer in silence.
Do Black Americans have any friends? Do they have political allies? I mean, let's be a little bit honest here. I mean, they're over here targeting white people constantly. And then the whole Ashley Gonzalez thing came out, and then all of a sudden they want to target Latinos. Now Rick Chow was found not guilty, and then of course they want to target Asians now too, not just Chinese people but all Asian. This is something very unique to the Black American community. It's not Black Latinos saying this, it's not dark-skinned Asians saying this, it's foundational Black Americans being racist, anti-Latino, anti-Asian. That's what it is. That's what it's about. Black Americans, especially foundational Black Americans, are fucking racist.
Send the flood! Now, this man, he's Puerto Rican, and I don't know what the other flag was, but I specifically, hold the screen down and you'll be able to see his username, got up here and said that we're targeting people for reacting to the anti-blackness and the racism that we receive. Do you see the amount of gaslighting and the type of destiny swapping that these people are trying to do to Black Americans? And he specifically made a point to continuously say foundational Black Americans. So those of us without an immigrant background are racist, and we're targeting people after we're reacting. Ashley Gonzalez, are we going to act like Ashley Gonzalez didn't go on a rant saying that she was racially profiling Black people and calling us all types of N-words? And saying how she just can't stand Black people? N-words. We're going to act like that didn't happen. We're going to act like Latinos were not in the comment section saying we stand with Ashley Gonzalez. She's our queen. We don't like Black people. Are we going to act like we've not seen numerous videos of Latinos being anti-Black to other dark-skinned Latinos?
When Black people were telling everyone, like, vote for your interests. We are going to do our part by making sure that Kamala wins because her policies were better. Nobody listened. Everyone was everywhere saying, no, she's a woman. We're not going to allow a woman to do this. And now, Latinos are not blaming Black Americans for their deportation. Make it even make sense. When I came across this video, I laughed so hard because I know how it was during the campaign trail, and seeing them coming out now and saying that these people are the reason why they're getting deported is funny. So, loves, you're welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So, I'm going to let the rest of the video this row, right? Then I'll come back with more commentary. Credit belongs to original creators of those videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop your own take in the comments. So let's jump right in, then I'll come back with more.
So he just got up here and blatantly lied. There are Latinos right now, Afro Latinos, if you want to call them that, crying up and down the goddamn TikTok streets, talking about the mistreatment, the discrimination, the prejudice, and the anti-blackness, the social caste system, and every ethnic group that he named. They literally treat the darker skinned counterparts in their communities like pure D shit. In Asia, they promote skin lightening creams. In Southeast Asia, in the Hindi community. In Asia, if you are dark, they associate that with a lower tier, bottom class group of people. They associate that with the fact that you have to work in the fields and you're not noble. You don't have a high ranking status in society. This is why they always walking around with umbrellas and they're fully dressed from head to toe, because they do not want their skin to get darker. There's absolutely colorism and anti-blackness in every single community that you mentioned. I have proof of this. I have videos. I've done content on this. There's people in these communities, and like I said, the Latinos that look closer to me always get on here and talk about how their lighter complected family treats them bad and criticize and ostracize them. What is it called? La Majera, or La Majera, La Raza. Y'all know what I'm talking about, light in the race. Y'all treat the Afro-Indigenous people in y'all's community like trash. So don't even, we could just start there. Second of all, you talking about Mr. Chow, Rick Chow. Why did I say Mr. Chow? Fuck that man. Rick Chow unalived a 14-year-old boy in cold blood that was not stealing. And this funky dog head ass bitch is in his comment section saying, oh, he should have been raised better. Raised better? What the fuck? First of all, what do you... So we're gonna act like this boy did something to deserve that. He ran away. He was hunted down. He didn't steal anything out of those people's stores. He left out of the store and ran. He was trying to get away. What do you mean raised better? Why do everybody act like their children and everybody in their group is just so fucking perfect? And then to say that we're attacking white people, the people that literally is calling us all types of slurs, that have been burning down our communities and disenfranchising and oppressing and putting systems into place to keep us down, running around in the comment sections being extremely anti-black and racist. Y'all just want to be able to punch down on us, treat us like pure D shit, like a subhuman class of people, while you constantly are parasitic toward us, using us as a host, usurping resources and funds from our community, stealing our social currency. You want us to just let you do all of this and disrespect us and fucking kill our kids in cold blood, call us all types of racial slurs, target us, racially profile us, and not have any type of reaction. That's what this is all boiling down to. And y'all are trying to destiny swap and make it seem like you're the ones that have been oppressed. You're the ones that's experiencing racism. We don't own any systems in which we can oppress you or systemically keep you at the bottom. We cannot be or enact racism toward you. Can we discriminate or be prejudiced? Yes. You motherfuckers are mad that we finally started matching energy. Reactive abuse happens when people are being abused by their partners to defend themselves. Are we going to use this in this scenario as just us defending ourselves against you people? This typically happens after the victim has been pushed to the limit by their abusive partner. It can happen after years of emotional abuse or gaslighting. This is what we've been experiencing. This is reactive abuse, and we're not even abusing y'all. We're not even in the streets beating y'all's ass. That's not happening. Not yet. So to get up here and say these disgusting things and to say we have no allies, we never had allies. When have you all ever stood beside us? I'll wait. Now, are there pockets of you on an individual level? Absolutely. There's people from every race, every culture that I fuck with. But collectively, we've always been on our own. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Talking about FBA. Child, we gonna have a live about this later, because what?
I don't know how many more situations like the Rick child situation needs to happen in order for black people to realize you don't have any allies. You don't. These people don't care about us. All right? They're going to choose their own group of people, even when they know that their own group of people is wrong in a situation. We shouldn't be supporting their businesses. We shouldn't be using our voices to advocate for these people because nobody ever does the same for us. And y'all want to be buddy with everybody. Stop. Just stop. How many times does history have to repeat itself in order for you to realize nobody cares about you? Like, what's the next situation that's going to happen? Because I'm pretty sure there's going to be another situation, a few months from now, that's going to happen with somebody else. I mean, just history keeps repeating itself, bro. I'm not speaking up for no other group of people because these group of people will never speak up for us, and they not our friends. And a lot of these other races of people, they assimilate to whiteness every time. They show you who they are every time. You don't have any allies. Point blank, period.
Some of y'all thought that Mexico was off limits for me. No, Mexico can also get it. Mexico erased Afro-Mexicans for 500 years. And screw TikTok. In my personal life, whenever I want to talk about Afro-Mexican culture in the United States, I have to find a black American. Because Mexican Americans don't know shit about Afro-Mexican culture.
The black community now is calling for more Asian hate because Asian store owner Rick
No, we are not calling for anti-Asian hate. We are calling for a boycott. Boycott and anti-Asian hate are two separate things. Hating on Asians would mean black people going out there and committing acts of violence against Asian people. Boycotting Asian businesses means that black people will not be spending money at Asian stores, restaurants, nail salons, liquor stores, hair supply stores, dry cleaners, laundromats, electronic stores. Hitting you economically, that's where it's going to hurt you at, not going out there and causing violence against you.
Latinos have a stake in this conversation because we're not asking for anything that we didn't work for. And to that point, I want to talk about power a little bit, right? Because I think sometimes when we're worried about our benefits or worried about cuts, we forget about the power of our community. 1 in 5 people in the United States today is Latino. Latinas represent the largest portion of the female workforce in the United States. But we still only make 54 cents on the dollar for what a white male earns. 58 cents if you're talking about a full-time worker. But how many Latinas with all their caregiving responsibilities can work full-time all the time? Not a lot. But what does that mean when it comes to retirement? That means that if we're only making half of what a white male earns, then we're only going to earn a small percentage of that for our Social Security, right? So the average Latina in retirement over 65 makes less than $14,000 a year, receives $14,000 a year from their Social Security. That's not enough to live on.
Earth, would you be under the impression that black people don't boycott white businesses? Are you being for real? I'm not even about to sit here and give you a history lesson. I'll just give you a really simple, most recent one. The Target boycott. That just was the beginning of this year into last year. Believe me when I say if black people could boycott white businesses, like as a whole, we would. It's just pretty much impossible. Whiteness is just so ingrained in America. Like they own damn near everything. Like, you know, it's kind of impossible. And when black people did try to just have our own shit, every single time they burned it down to force us to have to buy from them. Whereas boycotting Asian businesses, you don't really run into that same problem. You could easily just not support them. Me personally, I'm definitely participating in the boycott. I'll be going back eventually, not sure when, but as of right now, I do have to show some solidarity for my boy Cyrus. It just is what it is.
Latino and Black communities have always been like this, and we should continue staying like that. There's no reason why the two communities should be fighting. Okay, we have fought next to each other, side by side, since the civil rights movement. Okay? There's no time for beef on either side. We need to stand together, especially with everything that's going on right now.
Since when has the Latino and Black community ever been like this? And Latinos were not there during the civil rights movement fighting side by side with Black American people. I literally was so confused because I was like, where were Latin people when segregation was happening? Where were they? What schools did they go to? How were they represented? And then I saw Latin people coming out videos saying that they went to white schools. They fought to be categorized and classified as white. So I don't understand why y'all come up here and lie and act like y'all has been an ally for Black people. And this is not to say that some has not, but as a collective, that's just not true. A lot of you all have racism and colorism within your own Latin communities. You all have a caste system within your own Latin communities. You all don't treat Afro-Latins the right way. You all discriminate and are prejudiced toward Latinas that look like me in you all's own communities, in you all's own countries, and y'all take that same, those same ideologies, those same prejudices, the same ideas and feelings, and when y'all do migrate over here, y'all bring that with you. A lot of y'all don't treat the Afro-Latins the best. Like, the Dominicans, they say the darker skin, oh, that's a Haitian, me no black. Like the Puerto Ricans, they don't, you can't, I'm not dark, I'm white. Like, let's stop, y'all. It's the cap. Even some of y'all know it. I took a screenshot of somebody, a Latino, up in your comment section. Let me post it. Look, they say, no, we have not been like this. We've been like this. Then a Latin Jesus says, no, we haven't. We have to fix the anti-blackness first. We have to fix the anti-blackness first. You have obviously not seen how bad our community is towards the Black community. Our community became comfortable in this system. She says, I agree with you, but it doesn't mean that we can't at least try. So why would you blatantly get up here and make this lying ass video, girl? You know you lie. So with that being said, do y'all feel, what do y'all think? Spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Why does these people actually derive joy in blaming the wrong set of persons? Like, why do you leave your oppressors behind from all your struggles? You leave your oppressors, the people who have literally kept you where you are today. You left them and came for the people who is doing everything possible to make you a better person, to keep you in the right place, to make sure that you have the best policies. And the people who from onset, they're the reason why you actually made your way to the US. Because if there was no civil rights movement, bro, I doubt if any of you are going to be there. So I'm so shocked actually coming to social media and seeing some of these Latinos actually making videos and calling out Black people just for one reason and one reason only, that Black people have refused to come out and protest. Black people have decided to stay silent and just watch the rest of the world do their thing while they are resting. What's the problem about that? People have chosen to rest. Like, these people have labored, they have fought, they have protested, they have campaigned, they have boycotted, they have done a lot of things just because they want, what again? Because they want to, make sure that everybody that is coming in, have a right, a say in the country. But every one of you saw it as an issue. Instead of you trying your best to make sure that those legacies that they fought for actually stand, you decided that it was better for you to speak ill about them, protest against them, stand against them, and embrace white supremacy. And yeah, at the end of the day, look at where we are today, discussing the very thing that Black Americans actually want everybody about. Discussing the very thing that they were literally protesting, campaigning, writing, speaking, doing content. I remember during the campaign trail, they were everywhere doing, podcasts, doing content, sensitizing people, telling them, have you taken your time to read Project 2025? Have you taken your time to understand this? Have you taken your time to understand it? But none of you listened. And now that you guys have gotten exactly what you wanted, and they are telling you that it's the rest era, it's an issue. Like, make it even make sense. So someone cannot choose to rest, or what? They chose rest over protest. They chose rest over chaos. They chose rest over anything. You guys have gone out to protest, and at the end of the day, nothing happens. Let one black person join. Like, let black people come at a mass and join you guys to go and protest. You know what we have. So there was one time they started this whole protest, and I remember seeing videos of some black women, I think 2 or thereabout, that was arrested. You know, I don't even know what happened, but it was earlier time during the whole protest, and I just laughed and I like, but they told everybody to rest. Why are some of you still deciding to go out there to protest? Well, yeah, their decision, not mine, right? But the truth remains that you cannot eat your cake and have it, right? You have eaten it, it's done, and it's gone, it's finished. You chose this path, so you have to trade a caution until you get to your final destination, or you give him time. Just give him all the time that he needs, okay, to make you great again, to fulfill the campaign promises. That, you know, all of those things are things that all of you should actually sit down and resolve between yourself, because you all are in your cackles together, right? Well, I'm so shocked actually seeing this video, and I decided to share with you guys. But I'd love to hear your take about today's video. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop your own take in the comment, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much guys for watching. Okay, credit to all creators on this video. See you all on my next video. Bye my loves.